Welcome to the episode 4 analysis of Survivor Edge of Extinction. I am joined today by my good friend Aaron. How you doing?
Yo, I'm doing great, thanks, man. How are you?
Good, I'm great. This was a decent episode, I think. What do you think?
I really liked the episode. I mean, I personally think it's the best so far because it was really exciting. And when it's like a swap episode and it's got Edge of Extinction, you expect the edit to be like a mess, right? Because like it's swapping into three tribes of five, and they have to fit in all the Edge of Extinction stuff and all the tribe scenes. But I think they did it really well. I think it turned out great with everything that happened.
Yeah, I think the last episode was better. I don't know.
Hmm.
I liked last episode more. But
Yeah.
this was a good episode. I liked there were like last episode just had a lot of memorable moments, I feel like.
Yeah.
But this one had stuff like Wendy releasing the chickens. Wendy's insane.
She
She's
really
actually
is.
insane. I did not see Rick going home.
Nah, man. I mean, I thought it was Lauren, and then boom, that third vote for Rick.
Yeah, like before
Is-
the episode started, I didn't like I had no idea that Rick or Lauren would be going home.
Yeah, I thought it'd be Wendy.
Yeah, I thought it
Even
would be
edit,
Wendy too. Actually, on the last podcast, I called that Aurora would go home
Oh God,
just
I can
because
see
of
that.
all the stuff.
Yeah,
Um, how they talk about how the returnees and Aurora are on the bottom.
that's true. Yeah.
Hold on. I'm looking up the confessional count.
Okay.
um, episode 4. What do you think of the tribes, like how the swap happened?
Well, it was obviously crazy. I mean, you never expect that to go down where it's like two tribes are just the same. Like all Manu on one tribe, all what's the other tribe called? Karma on the other, and then you got Wendy and four Karmas on the third tribe. That was pretty wild.
Yeah,
I mean, it's
I
I
don't
think
know
it's
how that
perfect that
happened.
sorry, it was like Wendy is like the one outsider because I mean she was the outsider on Manu anyway, so now like she gets the chance to integrate with some Karma people and get some allies there, which I think is cool.
Yeah, that's insane. I don't know how
Yeah,
the chances of that happening are so
I
slim.
know. I don't know what the maths are, but God, I think War Dog was trying to work that out.
Yeah. All right. So on the previously on Survivor, we got reminded again that Joe and Aubrey and Aurora are on the outs, but that was before the tribe swapped. um. So what? How do you think they're in like a better position now? What do you think about that?
Oh God, I'm not sure because like with Joe on the Karma tribe, you got Ron who's like scheming against him. And by the way, can I just say about that? It was so obvious that Ron wasn't with Joe, just
Yeah.
his language and stuff. Like that hug he gave him, it was such like a half-assed hug. It was like it's just
Yeah.
obvious. Like you could just read it. Like
I
but
wrote in
Joe,
my notes that Ron needs to work on his lying.
yeah, yeah, literally. And like Joe, I'm surprised Joe didn't see that. And then Ron, has Julia going searching through Joe's bag and all that nonsense. I mean,
That was a
Joe's
good
not looking
confessional,
good.
though.
It was a great confessional, yeah, very good, like villains kind of.
Yeah,
I liked it. I like Ron. He's a cool character.
yeah. Ron was all like, "But 20 minutes ago, I told
Yeah,
Julia to look through his
I like
bag."
the flashback. It was good.
He was so proud of himself.
Yeah. Do you think about Ron? Do you think he's going to be like the season-long villain character, or do you think he's going to be like voted out pre-merge? Like, what are your thoughts on his longevity?
I don't think he'll be pre-merge, but I don't know if I necessarily see him as a villain. I think he's
Yeah,
just kind of like a playful guy because he has like that whole like the
maybe.
the Ron dance and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, that's true.
He's kind of like a
Make fun
strategic
of Ron.
comic relief.
Yeah, yeah, I can see that. I can see that.
Now that Rick's gone, we kind of need one of those.
Yeah, poor Rick,
R.I.P.
man.
Rick.
Yeah, he's hilarious.
That was really sad. I was really hoping for
Yeah,
Lauren to go.
David looked like speechless after that. I mean,
Yeah.
Rick was a boy, but like the way that the edit focused on David and Rick so much makes me think that relationship will still be relevant down the road.
Yeah, me too.
Some,
I think Rick has a just based on edit. I think Rick has a good chance of getting back in.
I agree. Yeah, it's him or Chris, if not both. At different points.
That's true. Oh man, I kind of I don't know. Reem and Keith are kind of annoying me now.
Yeah, I think they were kind of unfair to Chris, like at the start of the episode.
Yeah, like it's Survivor. Like why are you so mad about it?
Yeah, I mean, Chris is a nice guy as well. Like, he didn't really do anything directly wrong from what we saw at least. And he caught them some fish, so he redeems himself at the very least, I suppose.
Yeah, that's true. I think I don't know. I'm glad that I think that Keith is gonna quit. I don't feel like Keith's gonna
Yeah,
make it all the way.
setting him up for that.
Yeah, they keep talking about him looking at the sale and stuff.
Yeah.
I'm not really. I don't know. They're just so bitter. Like it's
Mm,
not fun to watch.
it's not. I mean, hopefully, Rick will make things a bit more entertaining on that side.
Yeah, that's true. Rick
I mean,
being there will definitely
oh yeah,
help the TV
great comic
factor.
relief for sure. Yeah.
So we still haven't heard from Julia at all.
I know. She's
That's
robbed of screen
ridiculous.
time. Yeah, it's like 4 episodes, no confessionals or anything. I mean,
It's like Lucy.
I think it's yeah, yeah. Except she went three episodes I think without confessionals.
Oh really?
Julia's gone four. Yeah.
Wow.
So Lucy was voted out in the fourth episode, I think. So she must have had confessionals then.
Oh right, that's
Yes.
true.
But Julia, geez, she's just been robbed, man. I feel for her.
Yeah,
Must be awful.
she's like doing stuff too. So like I don't know
Yeah,
why she's not getting anything. Gavin
yeah.
didn't get anything this episode either.
Nope.
But we got
Gavin.
two scenes from Edge of Extinction.
Yeah. I don't know, dude. I feel like as the season's going on, Edge of Extinction's starting to show itself more and more, and I'm not sure it's for the better. It's stealing a lot of screen time that could be going to like different people that need confessionals and screen time and stuff,
Yeah,
like Julia and Gavin and all those people.
give it to people who still have a chance at winning.
Yeah, exactly.
I feel like whoever gets back in from Edge of Extinction isn't gonna win, even if they make it to the
Yeah.
end.
Well, I think if anyone did it, it'd be Rick, just because of the size and the quality of his edit up to his boot.
Yeah.
But actually, I have a quote, an underlined quote that I noticed on the rewatch of the episode from Rick. And I found this interesting. He said, in quotes, "At the very least, we can come in second," like about the Lesu tribe.
Yeah.
I was just thinking, the fact it was underlined, like, what if Rick came back from the edge of extinction? Made final tribal counts when he came in second. Like,
Oh
imagine.
gosh.
I just find it interesting because it was underlined and everything, and those can be
Yeah,
rather important nowadays.
that's true. Huh. I didn't think of that. One thing that I saw that I thought kind of foreshadowed Rick going home was he said at the swap, he said,
Mm.
it would have been nice to meet you guys, talking to Kama. And I was
Oh.
like, oh man, is that because he went home?
Oh, I didn't even notice that. That's nice to pick up on.
I was like,
Yeah, watched it
what?
twice. Yeah,
I don't know if that's actually a correlation, but I like to think it is.
yeah, yeah. It's nice to think about. It's ironic.
Yeah. Have you noticed that the edit is giving a lot of credit to War Dog for like no
It is.
reason?
Yeah, like he's. I mean, they're showing him controlling like 3 votes in a row now. I think,
Yeah.
especially Chris and of course now Rick's boots have been heavily War Dog based.
Yeah, and the previously on Survivor gave all the credit to
Oh
War
yeah,
Dog. Didn't even mention Wentworth.
yeah. It's a good point actually. And also he had like a really good winner line this episode when he was talking about his time in the army and then playing poker and being a law student and he's saying and now I'm gonna win $1 million if I can or something like
Yeah,
that. It's like a really
exactly.
good quote to have.
And then at Tribal, he was like, I don't know, I'm playing like the game of games, man. Like, I'm just
Yeah,
happy to be here.
yeah, yeah, for sure. You got to root for War Dog.
Yeah, he's my winner pick.
Oh really?
I
Oh
picked
wow,
him
nice.
episode 2.
Oh sweet, dude, nice. I don't even know his pick at this point.
Yeah.
It's like I just cannot tell with Edge of Extinction and stuff.
Yeah, I just
Yeah,
kind of picked War Dog on a whim. I was like,
yeah.
he's doing pretty well right now. Let's go with War Dog.
I don't blame you. Yeah, like position-wise, he's looking great. I mean, although then again, the preview for the next episode was a bit concerning.
Yeah, that's true. Maybe that's the downfall of War Dog.
Yeah, I
I
hope
hope
not though,
not.
'cause
Yeah.
he's pretty entertaining.
Yeah, he's like funny too, like with the whole vegetarian
Yeah.
thing from last episode.
Oh yeah, that was great. Wendy, oh,
Oh god.
she's a funny one.
Speaking of Wendy, she said that in this episode she said her style of play is to like almost not go home or like to almost go home. She's like,
Yeah,
everybody's always targeting Wendy, but Wendy never goes home.
unique strategy, that's for sure.
Oh God,
Don't think
Wendy.
anyone's tried that one before.
Yeah. She said, if she just goes with the flow, things will work out, which I thought was an interesting quote.
Yeah.
Might mean something, but it
Mm.
wasn't subtitled, so I don't know. Maybe not.
Yeah. It's hard to tell how she's gonna do in the game. I mean, she should have been gone by now, really, but she survived like 3 tribal councils, so I don't know. Don't know what to expect.
Yeah, I feel like since she didn't go home pre-swap, I kind of feel like she's making it to like the final three.
Well, dude, I wouldn't complain. I mean, like a whole season's worth of Wendy. Like, I'm
Oh
not
my
turning that
God,
down.
that's like Angelina, but like more
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah,
Wendy's
I
a
can
lot
see that.
nicer than Angelina though.
Oh, she is. Yeah, Angelina was just. Oh
She
God,
was
I'm not even gonna
cold-hearted.
comment. Yeah,
I wish we
literally.
podcasted last season. Holy crap,
Yeah.
that season was insane.
Oh, last season, dude. God, we probably shouldn't even start talking about it, 'cause this podcast will literally be about David vs Goliath at that point.
Yeah. um, at the swap, I found it funny how David was also like Jeff was like, "Your tribe is Lesu," and David was like, "Yeah, that
Yeah,
sounds about right."
I love David's wit. He's really good at that kind of humor, you know.
Yeah. Then they wished Wentworth wished Manu good luck with the chickens.
Oh
I
yeah,
thought that was funny.
didn't even notice that. It's funny. And Wendy just releases them.
Yeah. Oh my God. What was she thinking? Oh
I
my
don't
God.
know. It's like they all know it's her as well. It's like it's painfully obvious.
Although it said that in the next episode that like that she Wendy might have an in with
Yep,
Aubrey and what's her face?
Victoria.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Victoria. What do you think of Victoria so
It's-
far?
Victoria's really weird because like going into the season, like when I was looking at pre-game stuff and like the pre-game press and pre-game interviews, I like didn't really notice her. Like she kind of went under the radar for me. And then of course in the premiere she kind of got like next to no content. But since then she's kind of been a relevant character because like you had that whole scene with her and Ron like talking about Joe and Aubrey as a pair, and then Joe's like right there.
Yeah. Oh
Just
God.
clearly they want to include her as a character, so I have no idea what to expect from her really.
Yeah, and
Moving
she was kind
forward.
of like the narrator of the original comma.
Yeah, which is strange. I mean, like you wouldn't expect it. I don't know.
Yeah, cause like
Shouldn't-
it was like her and Aubrey kinda.
Yeah,
Cause
and now
Aubrey
they're.
was sorry, what?
I was just gonna say now they're possibly gonna make a move with Wendy. It's wild.
Wait, what?
They might make a move with
Oh,
Wendy
oh yeah. I thought
in
you
the
said
next episode.
Probst. I was like, what?
Oh, no, that'd be wild. Don't know how
um,
they'd imagine that.
what was I gonna
Gee.
say? Oh yeah, like Aubrey and Joe like had a lot of confessionals, and they like kind of said what was going on in comma, but they
Yeah.
always seemed to be like undermined in some way.
I
Like
see
Aubrey
that.
was like, "I'm building connections with everyone," and Victoria was like, "Aubrey thinks she's building connections with everyone."
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh god, that scene was great.
Yeah.
Um,
What'd she say? Dialogue. That's the word.
yeah, dialogue. I was looking for it too. Yeah, that was a brilliant scene. But
That was
like,
really good editing. I like scenes like
yeah,
that.
yeah. And when talking about editing, I'm really confused on what to predict for Aubrey right now because, on the one hand, you have episode 2, the dialogue scene, everything looks terrible for her, it's all falling apart. Then episode 3, she finds an idol, and it's like the most positive idol find scene imaginable. So like, I just don't know how she's gonna do. Like, is she gonna win, or is she like just gonna flop somewhere along the way? You know? I
I
just
think
have
if
no
any of
idea.
the returnees are gonna win, it's gonna be Aubrey.
I agree. Yeah, for sure. Or
I,
maybe Wentworth, I suppose.
I feel like Wentworth is too big of a target on her already.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
Like, cause who said? Wendy said that Kelly is like the godfather to the
Yeah.
comma people.
Oh, that's a good point, actually. Yeah, she's
Um,
gonna have a hard time.
yeah, yeah. I mean, Nah, I don't think she can do it.
I think that's like the smallest chance. Like in a weird way, I think the edit's looking better for her than the game itself.
Really? For Wentworth?
Yeah, I mean, like edit-wise, she's had a lot of content. You know, she's been a big focus in the season, but in terms of her positioning, it's looking unlikely for her to win.
That's true. Yeah, she's
Mm.
gotten a decent edit.
Yeah.
I didn't think about it that way, but it's not like I don't know. She's
Mm,
shown to be kind of like emotional.
yeah,
Like she
that's
gets
true.
mad
That's
at
true.
Wendy and stuff.
Yeah, that's a good point. I don't think she's winning, but I
Yeah,
think
I
you know
don't
you
think so.
gotta. I mean, I predicted Kara to win last season, so I'm not the best person to make bold predictions like that. But
She
you know,
made pretty far.
yeah,
Fourth
true.
place.
Yeah, true. She almost got there.
Yeah. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, but like Nick from last season, he like almost went home episode one. He got a lot of negative second person.
That's true.
What's it called? Visibility.
Yep,
So it's not. I think Aubrey still has a pretty good shot actually of
I
winning.
agree. I mean, but like even like when you look at like Wendell and winners like that, like and even Ben actually, like you can look quite far back and winners of recent in Survivor have been allowed to be like a lot more negative, I think. Like
Yeah.
the editing style has changed a bit in that sense. And I kind of like it because now I just have no idea who's going to win. Like someone could get negative content and they still have a shot at winning the game. And that's why I think Aubrey can't be locked out even after episode 2 and the whole
Yeah.
dialogue scene.
Exactly. I like it too because it makes it a lot more unpredictable and more fun to
For
watch.
sure. Yeah, yeah, exactly. I mean, like freaking. I mean, are there any people you would like eliminate 100% at this point?
At
Like
this
you think they
point,
could? Yeah.
Wendy,
I don't disagree with that.
Aurora,
Yeah.
Julia.
Mm-hmm.
Who
Yeah, that
else?
sounds about right.
Joe.
Um, yeah, Joe's probably out. I'd say Reem is probably out too. Like, I just can't
Oh yeah.
see a path for her. And
Reem,
Keith as well.
Keith.
Yeah.
Even Chris kinda.
Yeah, it's the fact he had 0 confessionals in the premiere, I think, that
Yeah.
kills him. That's like the nail in the coffin.
Yeah. He said that like what I noticed when about his whole spiel is that he was talking about like dealing with rejection and like not
Mm.
feeling good enough. And then but he didn't say anything about like and that's why I'm going to fight to get back in the game.
Ah,
He was
well,
like
that's a good
and maybe
point.
it'll help me with my journey kind of thing.
Oh, it's like, yeah, that's true. It was still a very good scene for him, I think, because like it was a lot of positivity.
Oh yeah, it was definitely a lot of positivity.
Yeah, but
Very
like
good for him.
I think if it's like a battle of the edits, Rick has a better shot of returning.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Or
Cuz Rick oh another thing at the beginning, I think it was in the premiere, they
mm,
said something that I thought might foreshadow Rick going far. He said like, "Okay,
yeah.
let's make a deal that I'll cut you at 4." And then they laughed about it.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
Cuz
Cool.
I
That's something to think about. Oh, oh, I have another another editing thing that I noticed that you actually just reminded me of is like at the start of the episode when they were showing like Manu at camp, someone said, I think it was Rick, said like, "Nice fire, Mr. David," and he said, "Oh, it's not as good as Chris's," and it's like that makes you wonder. It was underlined as well, so like they made an effort to focus on it. So like, it makes you wonder, what if David and Chris somehow end up at Final Four together, and it's like they go to the fire maker, and
ooh.
David loses to Chris. Like imagine that.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I didn't even think of that. I
No,
forgot fire making was in play.
yeah, yeah, of course. I mean, it's a weird thing with the new seasons.
That's true. We have to like every single thing they say about fire, we have to take into
Yeah,
consideration.
like triple as much as before.
Yeah. Wow. That's
Yeah,
interesting. I didn't think of
oh,
that.
for sure. Yeah. I mean, like, it's weird because, like, with these underlined quotes and stuff, you never know which are actually going to matter and which just, like, throw you off the scent.
Exactly. It's hard. Yeah. It's hard to read. I've noticed that like it's a lot more. There's a lot more validity in scenes mattering instead of
Yeah.
quotes. Like the whole thing with Reem and Keith and how they're like mother and
Oh,
son.
yeah. That's a good point, actually, yeah. And then
Like
they end up on the edge together.
exactly. And Reem was saying the thing. He's like, now I'm in this motherly role, and I was
Oh,
like,
yeah.
she said that in episode 1.
It's true, yeah. I mean, that's the beauty of the editing of Survivor, I suppose. You know, it's great.
Exactly. Do you think there's any chance that Joe doesn't make merge?
I mean, honestly, with like Ron suggesting him as a target, I think there's a chance, yeah.
I
Like, I
don't think
bet
that
my
they're gonna lose.
You don't think that? Yeah, I was gonna say that I bet my money against it because Karma looks like strong right now. But
Yeah, any try
if they
with
did
Joe.
lose, yeah, pretty much, yeah. Two guys a beast. I mean, in second chances, Tribe won every challenge as well.
Yeah,
Gosh.
like especially when there's only 5 people, and there's only going to be 4 competing in the challenge. Like your
Yeah.
tribe's 25% Joe.
Uh,
That's pretty good odds.
those are not bad odds at all.
Lesu, the over at the Lesu camp, Lauren is getting sick, throwing up over everything. Doesn't eat,
Oh my god.
crying about her parents. She was not good this episode.
Yeah, I mean, dude, when I saw that scene of her throwing up, I was like, "Oh, bye, Lauren." But
Yeah.
then it turned around. But like, honestly, that confessional she had about her parents and stuff was, like, for winner chances, her best one so far, like hands down.
Yeah,
Like, it was personal content, and
that's true. Personal content's always good.
oh yeah, for sure.
I don't, just from a personal standpoint, I don't like how she's crying about her parents. Like I've heard the other people online say that too. How
Mm.
like if it's about like your children or your wife or something, like that's different, but like your parents,
Hmm.
I don't know. It's just like
I
you
can
you've
see
been to
that.
college, like
Yeah.
it's not that different.
Yeah. Oh well.
I mean, it's kind of different.
Yeah.
Actually, it's pretty different.
I mean,
Now that I think
you're
about it,
you're on Fiji, like some remote island in Fiji. You're
surrounded by people you
starving.
can't trust.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, I'll give her a pass on that one.
Yeah. I think the game of Survivor brings out, emotions like this in pretty much anyone, to be honest.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, it's wild. Hey, by the way, I think that for a second we should talk about duos in the game because, like,
Ooh.
there've been a couple duos shown during the season so far, and one of them is Eric and Gavin, but they've had
Yeah.
literally like no focus as a duo since episode 1, so I have no idea where they're gonna go,
Yeah.
like, at all. Like, do you have any idea like what could happen with them now that they're like on
I
Manu?
I feel like if Eric doesn't get blindsided in this next episode, they could go on a pretty big run.
I could see it. Yeah,
I like
Hey,
Gavin personally. He's really cool.
Gavin's a really cool guy. Yeah,
I
he's
like
like
Eric too.
so. Yeah, I liked Eric's confessional where the chicken barked in the middle of it. That was
Yeah.
great.
I love confessionals like that where like it kind of breaks the fourth wall a second and
Yeah.
like when the elephant was behind JT.
Oh yeah. I don't remember that one.
I think that was from Token Cheens.
Huh.
When he was like,
Yeah, I love
what?
confessionals like that. I love confessionals like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
me too. I don't know. They're just more personal or something. I like
Yeah,
it.
yeah. For sure. They're more memorable, I think. Like, I just remember confessionals like that.
Yeah,
Except the
exactly.
JT one.
What?
Except the JT one, of course.
I think there was foreshadowing on the Manu Beach or the new Manu Beach, where Aubrey was talking about like, oh, she was like, but I like Wendy, like she, and then
Yeah.
Aubrey calls Wendy an asset, and I think that's
Yeah.
foreshadowing to them working together next episode.
That's actually a good point because, like, when you think about it, for Wendy to have that tie with Aubrey now, like, edit-wise, that's really looking good for her, like, in terms of going far in the game and making merge. Because
Yeah,
Aubrey's a big character.
maybe Aubrey drags Wendy to the end as a goat.
You never know. I mean, if Aubrey wins the season, that could be, like, one of her plots, I suppose.
Yeah, that could be your big move, is saving Wendy
Yeah.
here.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't complain. I like both Aubrey and Wendy, so win-win.
Yeah. Although thinking about it, Aubrey doesn't have that much wiggle room on this new tribe.
That's true.
Except it appears that Victoria is coming over to her.
Yeah. Do you think there's any chance that this, like, move that she wants to make with Victoria could, like, blow up in their faces?
I mean, I don't see how.
Yeah.
It's only
Oh,
5 people,
that's true, yeah.
and Aubrey has an idol. So
Yeah. Should be good.
I saw
Like,
somebody tweeted at Jeff, and they were like, "You should have like a little like an idol mark next to their name if they have an idol." And then Jeff replied with like, "That's a great idea." So I hope they start doing that because
oh, that's pretty cool. But how would that work?
like just they'd have like Victoria and then have like a little picture of an idol next to her name or something like that.
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, like in confessional and stuff.
Yeah.
And oh, yeah, that'd be cool, man. That's
Yeah.
actually a really good point.
I remember last season especially. I was like, okay, who has what? Like, I
Yeah.
was like the idol steal and the
Mhm.
idol nullifier and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Do you think
Yeah,
there's
that'd
gonna be
be
an
cool.
idol nullifier this season?
Yeah, honestly, I don't know, but I really hope there is because that was pretty entertaining in David vs Goliath.
Yeah.
It gives more room to make big moves there with advantages, I suppose.
Wait, you know what I just realized? I think isn't Ron's advantage null now?
Yeah. Oh, like last episode, they didn't even show him like giving a confessional about it or anything.
Yeah. Huh.
Yeah.
What's the
I
point of
guess
showing it at all?
I guess that's true. I mean, I guess. Oh, I think he might. I watched like a secret scene where he was mentioning like using it as like a fake like clue of some kind and giving it to someone to make them think that they have power or something like
Ooh,
that.
I'd be
So
in
like
for
maybe,
that.
yeah, maybe he will use it as like a fake out down the line. I'm not sure. I suppose we'll have to wait and see.
That'd be interesting.
It'd be really cool. Yeah.
I
There's
was
like
thinking, oh what?
sorry. No, you can go. It's good.
I was thinking either that or it's just like adding to his resume for when he wins.
That's true. Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh, dude, Ron Clark winning Survivor would be pretty wicked.
That'd be cool. I'd be down for that. I like him.
I really like Ron. Yeah, he's got a lot of charisma in confessionals, I think.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
From just a personal standpoint, who's your favorite this season so far?
Oh God. Oh, dude, I need to look at the cast. Hold on. I will get there, I swear.
Mine
Um.
is definitely Rick.
Yeah, Rick's awesome.
I
Rick
love
was
Rick.
like, I was gonna pick multiple. I was gonna say a mixture of Rick, War Dog, and Ron, to be honest. And
Yeah,
when,
those are my three too, actually.
yeah, yeah, they're just all bringing it in terms of like entertainment and even like strategy as well.
Yeah, exactly.
It's just
And
the
I like
perfect.
Lauren too.
Lauren,
She's
haven't
I
really
don't know.
looked.
She's kind of badass. I think she's playing too hard.
Yeah, yeah, maybe.
She
I
has
don't
an
know.
idol though.
True. I was surprised she didn't play it. I mean, when like you're literally one vote from being voted out, like you'd be nervous, you know?
Yeah, that's
I
yeah.
probably would have played it. I just would have panicked.
I think she was like, if I play it, then War Dog's not gonna trust me anymore.
That's true.
But if I
Yeah.
don't play it, then I will have the idol, and War Dog will still trust me. So I think
Yeah,
the
she made the
risk
right move.
outweighed the reward. I mean, other way
Yeah.
around. The reward outweighed the risk.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, her and Wentworth are a pretty strong alliance, to be honest,
Yeah,
because they're both decently intelligent and like good at challenges, and I don't know
yeah.
about social, but
That's another pair actually. Is Wentworth and Lauren.
yeah, that's true actually. Yeah, I didn't even think about that until I just mentioned it like 5 seconds ago.
And then David and Rick, but Rick's gone now.
Yeah, Wendy and the chickens, best pair of them all.
Isn't? Oh no, I was thinking Victoria was with somebody, but no, she's kind of alone.
Uh,
She
she,
has
I think,
everybody.
yeah, pretty much. She had like one scene with Julia, I think, but it
Was it
wasn't like,
Julie?
yeah, it wasn't like a big scene, I don't think.
That scene I think isn't good for Victoria. The scene where
Oh.
Julie was like, "Should we be looking for idols or something like that?"
Oh, yeah.
And then Victoria's like, Do you think they're hidden out here?" Like, what?
Oh
What game are
God.
you playing?
Oh boy, I actually forgot about that. That's not good for her, but I mean, again, like winners nowadays are allowed to have more faults, so I won't lock her out as a winner contender, but that's pretty bad.
Yeah, it wasn't damning to her game, but it wasn't good.
Yeah, yeah, I agree, yeah. Like just that they showed it isn't a good sign.
Back to the Edge of Extinction. Is it just me? Did Chris's whole package seem kind of like a Ponderosa video?
What like his like scene and stuff, like in
Yeah,
his
about like him
oh,
fear of
right.
failure and stuff.
I can see it actually, yeah. Like
So
the
do you
way
think it's just like a positivity spike, and then he'll just be like invisible on Edge of Extinction for the rest of the time?
oh God. I kind of hope not, because I kind of like Chris.
Yeah, it
Just
might
like,
just be like a send off kind of thing.
yeah, oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, especially he has been kind of under the radar in general, so I could kind of see them just ignoring him from now.
Yeah,
I don't know. I mean, Survivor does love these kind of provider types, like Joey Amazing types. So I
that
mean,
is true.
they might kind of continue to give them all this positive content and stuff down the road. Guess we'll have to wait and see.
Yeah, I feel like he'll get some more stuff because just from
Yeah,
a physical standpoint, he has the best shot of getting back in by
exactly.
far.
Yeah. It's like we need to hear from like the main contender to return from the edge of extinction.
Exactly. Do you think it'll be like an actual challenge, like an endurance comp, or what?
Pretty sure it is. Yeah, I mean, I hope it's not an endurance comp because I feel like that'd be borderline boring to watch. But
Yeah.
I kind of like something more exciting than that.
Yeah, but like,
Uh,
what would be more exciting? I'm trying to think. Maybe like the
Dude, I
ball
mean,
thing,
ball thing. Which one?
like where you put the ball in, you have to time it right and like catch it at the bottom.
Oh, that could
I
be
don't know,
pretty good.
something like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, I don't know. Hopefully they'll come up with something quite exciting to watch.
I
What
kind of
about?
hope. Oh, what?
No, actually, no, never mind. That would be bad. Just continue. It's all good.
I kind of hope that they don't do something that's like first to finish gets back in, because then it's
Yeah.
like, oh great, 9 people get 20th place or 18th place.
Yeah, I was thinking, what about like it needs to be a challenge where it's definitive, like who goes in what area, like who's last place and
Yeah,
who's like second to last place and so on. It needs to be definitive. So like endurance probably is the way to go in that sense. But
yeah.
I
Endurance
mean,
comps or challenges are kind of boring though. Like hanging on a pole.
yeah, yeah, that wouldn't be entertaining television to be
They should at
honest.
least make it interesting, like something that doesn't require strength. Maybe like the water breathing
Uh,
one.
which one? Sorry.
Like they have to put their face through the grate and the water slowly rises.
Oh, oh yeah.
I
Huh.
don't know. That's
Oh
more
yeah,
mind
I
over
know which
matter.
one you're talking about. They haven't done that one in ages. Jeez.
I think Karamoan was the last time.
Yeah, so that was what 6 years ago. Jeez, time
Yeah.
flies.
What else happened?
I'm thinking.
I feel
Uh,
like Wendy is too obviously the target of Manu to go home now.
yeah, I don't think she'll go. I think Eric is probably actually more likely if they lose. She's kind of ashamed, but you know.
Yeah, and especially because like it showed in the immunity challenge that Wendy was like switch out, switch out, switch out, and then she actually completed it. So like,
That's true, actually. Like, it's weird, like how Wendy has all these contrasts as a player because, like, she is really good at challenges. Like, although she's crazy and she does all this weird stuff and she might come across as socially awkward, she's great at challenges. Like, she can swim like a beast, you
even when her
know?
foot's hurt.
And then, yeah, literally, like she's good at that. And then she also like has kind of like a charm to her in like a weird way, even despite the social awkwardness. Because even Aubrey is like kind of wanting to protect her now and stuff. So she
Yeah,
has her merits, you know?
yeah, she has her ups and downs.
Yeah.
I think if there's no chickens involved, Wendy is a pretty decent player.
Yeah,
Not a good
literally.
strategist, but she's
Yeah.
decent socially.
Mhm. Yeah. Oh man,
I
she's
love
pretty.
how Wentworth called called Lesu the Cleveland Brown of tribes.
Yeah, I don't. As a British man, I don't know what
Oh
exactly that.
yeah, the
I'm
Cleveland
assuming it's
Browns.
NFL.
Yeah, are an NFL team that have they just lose all the time.
Oh.
Like they won
Oh
one
God.
game, or they won the first game of this past football season, and they were like, "That's the best record the Browns have had in the last like 14 years or something like
Wow.
that." It was 1-0 is their best record.
Oh my God. Eat your words,
So
Wentworth.
yeah, apparently like Cleveland, she was like trending in Cleveland because of that
Really?
quote. Yeah.
Oh my God. That's funny. Man, I'm trying to think of the other confessionals. Oh God.
I love how after Lesu lost, they were back at camp, and Rick was just like, "We're not very good at challenges."
Rick, Rick is like funny, like whether it's unintentional or like intentional.
That's true.
He's just got funny bones, you know? He's just a funny guy. Literally. Like his like newscaster thing that he did at Tribal Council was just comedic gold.
Yeah, that was really funny. I love that.
That was great. And then oh yeah, another thing that I picked up on is like at the end of that little newscaster thing he did, he said like, and this might be my last cast or something like that. And
Yeah, I
then it
don't.
played that little survivor sound, you know, when someone's
Oh
about
yeah.
to be blindsided. So it's foreshadowing.
Do you think that? I don't think he knew, right? He didn't know, because
I don't
David
think he
seemed
knew,
shocked too.
I don't even know if they knew that he was getting votes, actually.
I mean, I think they knew it was a chance, but I think they knew. I
Yeah.
think they thought it was going to be 3-2, Lauren.
Yeah, I think they were pretty certain on that. They probably don't even know Lauren has an idol then, I guess.
Nah, I doubt it. Do you think Lauren told War Dog,
I
and
don't
like
know.
that's why he kept her?
Oh. Huh, that's actually a really good point. I mean, it's hard to know why he kept her, but in some ways that could be seen as a way to vote her out as well. I
Yeah,
don't know.
I think. Actually, I think that he did. No, because like right when she didn't play it, War Dog like nodded his head.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he did it. Hmm. I mean, honestly, like, the smarter move would be keeping someone with an idol, because they'd be your ally. Like, you got that in your corner then.
Yeah.
Right? I think War Dog would know to make the right decision there.
I think he was kind of trying to flush it too. I don't know.
Uh, Maybe,
Like
yeah.
acting like he was gonna vote for, not acting like, but like, I don't know. I think he was trying to scare her into playing it.
I can see that, yeah.
We
Yeah,
got,
yeah, 'cause it's like, sorry.
no, you go.
I was just gonna say like he's like, putting on his poker face and making sure that he's hard to read and stuff. So like he wants them to be kind of in doubt.
Yeah, that's true. We got good secondhand stuff for War Dog from Wentworth when she said that he's like hard to read and he's playing Survivor like poker.
That's true. Yeah. And then he backs it up with his confessional about saying, "Oh, I've been playing poker and stuff like that."
Yeah, he says
War
he's
Dog,
always thinking and always going through options.
that's it. Yeah, yeah. War Dog's really impressing me so far, like gameplay wise.
Me too, but I think I don't know. I feel like he's getting too much too soon.
Maybe, yeah. I'm worried about him, like especially the preview for the next episode makes me worried about War Dog blindside, which I'd
Yeah,
hate.
I
Saying he's
thought
a
War Dog was gonna go this episode, cause
mm.
he was getting like so obviously like the, I thought he was gonna get sandwiched in between the two,
Oh,
and
and
like
then
both sides were just gonna be like, why don't we just take out War Dog?
oh, dude, that would suck. I don't know. I just like the way he's playing because like you see War Dog and like you watch all the pre-game interviews and stuff and you just expect another Tony, but like
Yeah,
he's very rational though, and I just think it's very interesting.
yeah, he's not as chaotic as Tony.
That's true, yeah.
Everything he does kind of has a reason to it.
Yeah, that's true. This is like a weird comparison, but he kind of reminds me of Angela from Ghost Island. Like,
Angela.
yeah, just in the way that like he has like the poker face and like it's really hard to read him and stuff.
Except War Dog
Whoops.
actually does stuff.
Yeah. Like, if you could somehow get Angela and Tony and just put them in a blender, like that's War Dog.
Yeah,
You know
that's
what?
pretty accurate, I guess.
Yeah. I know,
What?
it's like,
What?
sorry. No, no, you can go. It's alright.
Oh, I was gonna say something else. So if you have something to say about
Alright.
War Dog, then go for it.
Uh, I was gonna say, I don't know. He's just like more relaxed than Tony, and I mean,
Oh yeah,
I don't know. I
definitely.
think it'll benefit him in the long run. That's all I had.
um, one thing else I noticed about episode one is that like, remember when David was like really talking up Rick and saying how good he is socially and like,
Yeah.
I think that was kind of foreshadowing to him being taken out because of his social game.
Oh, yeah. I guess he was because they were saying it's good because he's like good at talking and stuff, and he can work with the other tribe and stuff.
Yeah, he'd be like the most likely to flip or something.
Yeah. Hey, imagine this season didn't have Edge of Extinction, so that wasn't a thing. Do you think Rick would go down in history as one of the most robbed pre-merge boots ever?
Uh, Probably.
So, I mean,
But
yeah,
yeah,
like
he did get swap fucked.
yeah, but like in a very unusual way as well, because it was just his original tribe, and even then he was voted out just for being like a social threat, like pretty much
Yeah.
the reason.
I mean, I guess that is kind of his fault if you think about it. Like,
I think so, just like for being too good.
yeah, he
I
should have
suppose
hit
it
it
is.
better.
Yeah. That's true. That's true.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I
Hard to
think
say.
that's like this is like the only scenario that Rick goes out it for.
Yeah, literally. Poor
Oh,
dude.
it's
I feel
Survivor's
him.
insane,
It
man.
really is. Like it's getting more unpredictable by the season. Like, gosh.
Yeah, and there is a decent amount of luck in Survivor, like
It really is. Yeah.
swaps and
Especially.
merges and
Yeah. You just never know what's gonna hit you.
yeah,
You really don't. It's the game of all games, as War Dog says.
yeah, exactly. How were neither David nor Kelly targets at this travel?
That's actually a good point. Like as the returnees and stuff.
Yeah, like the
Yeah.
the three newbies could have easily taken out a huge threat,
You know what? I've actually never thought about that. I mean,
especially because Lauren knows where the idol is.
yeah. But I guess when you think about it, Lauren like really likes Wentworth, so like I don't know.
Well, yeah, but why not go for David?
That's true. That's true.
Well,
I
because
don't
Rick
know
wouldn't have
really.
been up for it.
I guess so. Yeah. Yeah. It's weird. It's like I guess like when you have like Lauren, War Dog, and Rick, they're like three of the players probably in the game that are the most willing to work with returnees.
Yeah,
Because like
besides
some of the people,
Aurora.
yeah, but then some of the people on Karma, like yeah, besides Aurora, are like so anti-returnee, like Eric and Gavin and people like that. So I don't
Yeah,
know.
I think the fact that they voted together 3 times really helped them solidify
Yeah,
bonds.
man, that tribal was sad.
That was sad.
Yeah, like even David said it was the most amazing, like emotional tribal he had ever been through. The
Okay,
guys.
he said that was the most incredible tribal he's ever been to. That is bullshit. David season
Yeah,
was crazy, man.
yeah, he
He
was
went to
really.
Rocks.
I know. Yeah, I was gonna say. Yeah, I mean that was the tribal council of millennials versus Gen X. So yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
that
not
is not that is not the most incredible tribal you've been to, David.
sure. I think that whole tribal council in general showed that Marnie was a lot closer than the edit depicted them to be. Because like they were like in tears as Rick was leaving, and like I mean I can see why, because they were a tight tribe, you know.
Yeah, I didn't expect Kelly to like break down at travel.
I didn't either. I mean, she usually keeps so like closed off and stuff.
Yeah, I thought she'd be like the one to feel the least emotional about it, but she seemed to
Yeah,
be pretty beat up about it too.
she really did. I think it just took everything out of everyone. But I guess if you think about it, though, I mean, you get there, you get on the island and you lose 3 challenges in a row as a tribe, and you bond so much, and then you swap together and you're with the exact same people, and then you lose again, and you have to vote one of them off. I mean, that sucks, you know?
Yeah, that would. Yeah, that's just really like demoralizing.
Yeah, it feel like terrible, honestly. Barely imagine.
Yeah, yeah, that's something you should have to do at like Final Five, not Final 15.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It was a lot to put them through.
I'm trying to find confessional count for this episode, but I can't find it. Nobody's posted it yet.
Let me check. I might be able to find one. I can usually find it.
You know what was dumb is that last
What?
week, Reem and Keith got more confessionals than 7 people that were in the game.
Are you serious?
Yeah, 7 people
What
got
the
0
hell?
confessionals.
Oh boy. Oh god. And then Reem and Keith, 2 people already voted out, got more than all of them.
Yeah, someone in the comments said Reem and Keith getting more confessionals and airtime than 85% of the comma tribe.
God. Oh, they need to work on how they divide the editors.
Yeah, it's kind of disappointing, honestly, because I want to hear from Gavin. Like, Gavin's really interesting, and
Yeah.
Julia and Julie are cool
Hey.
characters.
Yeah.
Well,
I
not
got.
Julia, because we don't know her yet.
I found an episode 4 confessional count.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'll just post it in the Skype.
Oh, okay. Who got 0?
Aurora, Gavin, and Julia.
Aurora.
It was only 3 people, I suppose. Not so terrible.
That's
But
true.
Julia really has been robbed this season so far.
Where is it? I don't see it.
Oh, I sent it to you.
Oh well, I'll just find it later.
Sure, yeah.
um. So overall, I think this episode was pretty good.
I
Oh,
liked.
one thing I liked was that like when Rick took the torch, he didn't say anything. He was just like
Yeah,
he was like
so focused.
yes.
Yeah. Yeah, and then his confessional at the end was great. About
Yeah.
like he was just imagining himself eating a cheeseburger, and then he saw these 2 signs,
Yeah.
this torch.
I don't like how Reem was like, "You're not in the good graces of these people, buddy," and it's like,
Yeah.
seriously, like he just got voted out. You know how that feels. Like,
And
be kind of sympathetic towards him.
I mean that's how I felt when Chris got voted out too.
Yeah, they were just mean to Chris.
Yeah, and Chris was just sitting there in silence. Like, I felt so bad for him.
Yeah, like Chris was like devastated that he got voted out.
Yeah, and they just weren't cutting him any slack.
Yeah, they like rubbed salt in the wound.
Yeah. I mean, if I remember correctly, didn't Chris try and save Keith? Like the episode he got voted out?
Uh, he said he didn't want Keith to go.
But
I
he didn't
think.
actually like try and help him.
Yeah, he didn't do anything to stop it though,
Uh,
which was a good move. Oops.
that's true. Yeah, true. I still don't get how Chris got voted out, honestly.
He
Like,
opened his
just-
big mouth.
I guess so, but like, I just feel like people have done that before and gotten away with it. But then Chris did it, and he just got destroyed.
Don't cross War Dog.
I suppose so.
I guess it was all because he didn't realize that War Dog was as close with Wentworth as he is.
I suppose so. Yeah, that makes sense.
So that's
Bulldog-
like telling Rick that you want to target David. Like,
That's true, actually, yeah, because like War Dog really wants to use Wentworth as a shield moving
yeah,
forward. So
which is a really good strategy, by the way.
yeah. By the way, talk more about War Dog. I just realized if he does get voted out next week, he's gonna go to Edge of Extinction to see like Rick, Chris, and like all these people he's voted out. Like, how's that gonna be?
Oh God,
Uh,
I think he'll handle it better than the others.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I hope so. But I mean, they won't be happy with him.
Yeah,
I don't think.
I'm still waiting for somebody to like get really excited when they see the torch, because nobody's like popped off yet.
Yeah, who do you think would do that? Like out of
I
everyone?
thought it would be Rick.
Yeah, I would think so too. But
Looking at the
yeah,
maybe a returnee.
yeah, I was thinking Aubrey. She,
Aubrey, yeah, that's true.
she's like a super fan and pretty energetic. So I think honestly, like if I walked and I saw that torch, I would just break down in tears.
Yeah, I'd be like, yes, it's
Okay.
not over.
Yeah,
I'm still on the TV.
yeah. There's no way I'd be able to contain myself.
Yeah. Oh
Not a
God.
chance.
Okay. I want to get your opinion on this because I didn't hear what you thought. But what do you think of Keith not being able to decide, or was that
Oh,
just a red herring?
what not be? Oh yeah, back in episode 2.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't know, it was exciting. I mean, it was a nice way to build up, like end on a cliffhanger for episode 3.
I
And
guess.
yeah, I mean, I don't know, it was a bit, I don't know really.
But
Why? What do you think about it?
I thought it was dumb because he was like, he was just crying about like how he was got voted out.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
He was like, dang it, dang it, dang
Yeah.
it, dang it. And then he's like, oh, I don't know, maybe not.
Oh, you mean like it was really obvious that he would like stay?
Yeah.
Oh,
And
I
if
see
he
what.
didn't stay, it'd be so dumb.
Yeah. Do you think like, hmm, I don't know. Do you think they asked him to like act as if he wasn't sure, or like, do you think that was legitimate?
I think they just
That,
edited it to make it seem like he wasn't sure.
that makes sense, yeah.
I think,
I
because I think, I don't think he said dang it that many times. I think they added those in
True.
post.
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Because,
I
like, the
mean,
first time he says dang it, his mouth doesn't move.
oh, I didn't even notice that.
I rewatched it, like, I went back, like, 3 times. I was like, does it
Oh
move? I
god.
don't think it moves.
They just edited that in. Oh,
Yeah, so they
jeez.
added at least one.
Yeah, but then like the confusing thing is like if they did that with Keith, why aren't they doing it with anyone else? Like, that's what confuses me.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe because they're like, well, it'd be obvious that Chris is gonna be back in, like,
Yeah,
or that
true.
Chris is gonna take it, and like Rick, like nobody's questioning that Rick's gonna take
Oh
it.
yeah, nah, for Rick I can see that. Yeah.
Looking at who's left, who do you think wouldn't take it?
Oh god, that's a really good question. I'm looking at the cast right now.
I
Mm,
think Julia might. I mean, Julie might not take it.
yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, yeah, Julia's a bit of a wild card at this point, really. She's kind of like, I don't know, she hasn't had that much content, but at the same time, she's had a few like funny, over the top moments. So I don't
Yeah,
know. I mean, I don't think Lauren would take it, to be honest.
Lauren.
No, I
I
don't think
mean,
she.
maybe if she's as sick as she's feeling.
Yeah,
Maybe.
and like, yeah, and also the whole thing of missing her parents and stuff.
Or maybe that foreshadows to her getting voted out and not taking the torch.
That's actually a good point.
Ooh.
That's you never know. I mean, you never know what to expect. Do you think any of the returnees would like turn that
No,
down?
they'd all take it.
Yeah.
There's no doubt they're
Some
turning up
question.
that
Some
chance.
question. Yeah.
Oh wait, there's no doubt they're not turning up that. I don't know. You know what I mean?
Yeah, one thing I find absolutely crazy about this season is that like going into finale night, we could literally have all 18 castaways left.
Yeah, that's insane. That's
I
really
know.
cool. I'm excited for that.
Yeah, I'm quite excited too. I mean, you never know, like we could get a surprising Edge of Extinction returnee winner. Like, I mean,
Yeah.
it could happen. Oh,
And
yeah,
they
one thing I was
said,
actually
oh what?
sorry. I was just thinking about it. So like on paper, you would think it's really unlikely that the winner would be an Edge of Extinction returnee,
Right.
wouldn't you? But the thing is, I actually think there's a really good chance the winner could be an Edge of Extinction returnee.
Cool.
Because if you think about it, the whole time that they're on Edge of Extinction, they're bonding, and there's like a whole other game going on there. So like they're all together for like what 35 days or so, and the challenge like
Oh,
comes up for one of them to return. The person returns. Everyone on Edge of Extinction, everyone else who doesn't return is going to go to the jury.
that's
And
true.
they're going to root for the person who returns, aren't they? Because it's like one of their own.
I didn't think of that. Wow,
Yeah, if that person gets to the end, that's boom, they could win it, you know?
that's true.
Yeah. I just thought of it earlier today, really. It's
Although,
just
like, if Chris makes it back in, do you think Reem and Keith are gonna vote for him?
possibly not. But I mean, I don't know. He'd still be able to bond with everyone else that like gets voted out and stuff. I think
Yeah,
Rick could possibly, just on his like edits so far.
yeah. I think I don't know. Actually, I think they would vote for Chris because like they
Mm.
don't know anybody else in the game.
That's the thing. Yeah, that was kind of my thinking. It's like especially for the Manu people, they don't know the Karma people at all.
Yeah,
So like Chris returns. I mean, and also Chris is getting them all the fish and stuff. So he's buying kudos, and maybe that's his plan. I don't know.
that's true.
Yeah, it's
Huh.
very different from Redemption Island, that's for sure.
Yeah, I kind of not the biggest fan of it, but I kind of like it.
Yeah, it's
It
better than I
adds an
expected.
interesting twist.
Yeah, it really does. Yeah, it's a different kind of Survivor.
Yeah, I don't want it to stay, but I like the experiment of it.
Yeah, I mean it can't really stay because then people will like expect it and stuff, and
Yeah,
that'll change the whole way it works.
they should have it once every like 5 to 10 seasons.
Yeah, yeah, that sounds about right to me.
I
Then do you
heard.
think?
Oh, what?
Sorry, I was just gonna say, but then don't you think you get an issue where people like trying to like plan for it and stuff like they'll think, oh, I wonder if there's Edge of Extinction this season, and they'll like vote based on that.
Yeah, that's what I'm worried about moving forward.
Yeah.
Is that people are going to be afraid to do blindsides because
Oh
they don't know
god,
if the person will come back.
that's the issue. Yeah, that's the problem with experiments like this.
I think if they do it again, they should tell them from the start.
Yeah, I think that's the only way to go about it, really, and just like let them play around that.
Yeah.
Mm.
Did you see that one post online that was like, what if this season is just like a test run for season 40? So they have a
Uh,
chance to keep the returnees in like on screen longer.
yeah, Chrissy made like a tweet about that, didn't she?
Was it Chrissy?
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I read about
Oh, I
that.
think it was Chrissy, yeah.
Yeah, it was like wow, it was like mind blown. What do you
That'd be
think of
kind of
that?
cool.
Like, you like it, yeah. But I mean, like, they were actually planning to do make season 30 like this. They were gonna call it Ghost Island, ironically enough, and
Oh, yeah.
like yeah, they were gonna have like the Extinction Island thing where it's like 30 returnees, and like 20 of them like they would do like a starter challenge, I think, and 10 of them would be eliminated right off the bat and would go to Extinction Island or Ghost Island rather, and then the other 20 would just like go into the game, whatever.
That's
It's kind of hard.
insane.
Yeah, I haven't read about it in ages. It's kind of hard to explain, but
Is that what they're gonna do for 40?
I don't know. I mean,
I
it
hope not.
was like a scrapped idea for season 30, so hopefully not.
Yeah. Jeez.
Hopefully they'll keep it scrapped.
Oh god, that frightens me.
Yeah.
What else are
Don't-
they planning for 40?
Oh, I don't know. Dude, I just want to keep it simple and have heroes versus villains number two.
That'd be
That's all I
so
want.
hype.
Oh, can you just imagine the cast for that? God, it'd just be off the charts.
Bring everybody back. Bring Tony
Everyone-
back. Bring
Oh yeah.
bring Adam
Dominic.
Klein back.
Oh yeah. The Heroes Tribe. Chris
This
Jr.
is a whole
be-
nother video.
We can do another one like this. I mean, I'm
Yeah,
down.
exactly.
Yeah.
In a off-season podcast.
Yeah. Exactly.
All right, so I guess that's pretty much everything about episode 4.
So yeah.
All right, well, thank you all for watching.
Mhm.
Tweet at me at Let's Talk Game _ on Twitter, or just leave a comment on this video. You know how it be. Thanks for joining me today on this podcast.
Yeah.
No, I mean you.
Oh, oh, thank you very much. Yeah, it's been a pleasure. Hey, I haven't done this for 2 years now. Okay. I zoned out. Yeah.
Alright, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you all next week.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Bye.